Hey guys, welcome to the WNF pregame show 3.1. We've got an all brand new season here tonight for you guys to enjoy. We're doing things a little bit differently tonight with the pregame show too. We're going to do our usual, we're going to talk about some FGC stuff. With me tonight I have DoctorStantz, as always.
As usual.
Probably see more of him on Wednesday nights than you do me. But we're going to be talking about FGC stuff, and then after that we're going to have an exhibition or a concept match between Wrathmatics and Insanity.
First to five.
Yes.
First to five. Yeah, we're familiar with those.
A little familiar with those.
a little bit. We know those.
I think we've seen them before.
Yeah. What is it? We get FT5 or FTV in terms of Street Fighter 5.
So what do we got on the plate to talk about tonight?
So a big welcome to the brand new season, Season 3, Episode 3.1 of Wednesday Night Fights here at the eSports Arena in Santa Ana. And like we said, you are watching both twitch.tv/leveluplive and twitch.tv/NickTanella.
Oh, NickTanella.
NickTanella. We don't know where that came from. It's just some bullshit that came from.
Someone cooked up.
So as you know, every season was like Grateful Dead.
Sorry.
Like the Grateful Dead. Every season, the people who come to Wednesday Night Fights are playing for something. Something's on the line. The way the points work is every night of the season, of the on-season, top 8 get points. And then at the end of every season, they average out the winner with the highest score wins something. What is the
sometimes
prize?
A special prize, sometimes a stick, sometimes a trip.
So last season, we saw Chris Tatarian won with the overall average. He won a trip to Puerto Rico where he's going to participate and compete in First Attack. So that's all going to be on Level Up Live's bill. They're going to be paying for the whole thing. That's what he won last season.
That's a pretty good prize
That's
for a
really
local tournament.
That's a really great prize. Things are actually they're important here at Wednesday Night
It's not just the cash prize.
It's not just glory. No. It's not just for the YouTube fame. Those bucks that people and all that footage that people steal and then watermark and take credit for themselves. No. It's not just that. It's also actual prizes. So if you can ever get here, you could possibly win. But this season,
if you're not here, you should be here.
Yeah,
this is where it's happening.
If you're
especially if you're in the area and you're not here and you haven't visited the eSports Arena, you really need to give it a try. Like all jokes aside, I'm serious. This place is awesome.
And it's the best way to, I mean, no pun intended, to level up. It's playing offline. This is one of the highest concentrations of talent in fighting game talent in the country. So do it. Just do it. So what are they playing for this season? I've asked that question a couple times rhetorically, but now literally. They are playing for a trip to Brooklyn. Not as fancy as Puerto Rico, but relevant and worthwhile because they're
not as exotic.
Not as exotic. No. Because they are going to be participating and competing in the Brooklyn Beatdown on October 1st and October 2nd. That is what the winner of this season of Wednesday Night Fights, Season 3, will get.
It's pretty good.
Pretty big.
It's a nice little top of the hat to whoever wins. I mean, if you win, then you're probably winning, or doing well placing at the other Wednesday Night Fights. So you're probably winning the cash prizes on top of all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's a nice little.
People who are consistently placing top three they're just paying for they're paying for themselves all month.
Okay, you could literally if you made first place every single week, you could pay rent.
That is true, actually.
You could pay rent in Southern California. You could pay rent.
I've seen the WAD.
That is kind of insane.
I've seen the WAD. That sounds weird, doesn't it? The WAD.
The rod,
I've seen the cash WAD for the first, second, and third place winners every week, and it's impressive.
There's a lot of ones.
Standing behind me is someone who desperately wants attention and wants to be validated, and we're not going.
They're not going to get any of it. Not from us. Certainly not from us.
There's a friend. Thanks so much, Jeremy. So that's just sort of the summary of what's happening at Wednesday Night Fights Season 3 in the next 8 weeks. It's about 8 weeks.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it, dude.
2 weeks. So, iPad went off. Hold on 1 second. All right.
Oh my God, the notes. We had to go.
We have no idea. We have no idea what we're doing. So a little bit this week. We know that. So speaking of New York. Defend the North happened with a decisive victory by Ricky Ortiz. Ricky Ortiz. So the North.
She was doing insane.
Really well. She did really well. And we were kind of talking about this before. So it's like defend the North. The North did not get defend. The North got invaded.
Ooh.
The North got invaded hard.
Yeah, just
penetrated deep.
thrusting.
The little soldiers
bled out everywhere.
Little soldiers, yeah. You can't sell that mattress.
The South and the West came for their money.
And they took it very well. So but you know what's an interesting conversation topic about that? What I now noticed is that with Ricky Ortiz having won Defend the North, every member of Team EG is qualified for the Capcom Cup.
Wow.
Right.
Are you
Just about
serious?
every member. So every single member has won a major first place except for PR Balrog. He came in second at West Coast Warzone.
But he's still qualified?
But he still qualifies because he has enough rank.
For now.
For now. He has enough ranking points to put him in the top 32. Ricky Ortiz is about 22nd, I believe. Justin Wong is third or fourth. You know, they're up
but
there,
things can change. It's still like
things can still change.
Things could absolutely change.
We have a lot of
of
things on the horizon. There's, for example,
there's a lot more Asian tournaments, international tournaments for qualifying points. A lot of the
I believe the Tokyo Game Show is still on the horizon.
Yeah.
Out here in SoCal and America, we have SCR.
SCR.
That's going to be in October.
that's the big one.
Yeah, so
That's the big one for us, though. I feel like that's the last North American tournament.
like
that's
the last
Capcom.
really big one.
Right.
Yeah, I believe so, where there's like major points on the line. So a lot of chances for that to change. And a lot of people on the outskirts looking to get in, primarily 33rd place, Daigo Umehara, the Beast.
The Beast. Our Beast.
The Beast is beasting at 33rd place. he is just on the cusp of qualifying for Capcom Cup, but he has not actually done so.
Where did he land
yet.
at Evo? Didn't he get
Not top 8.
He get 33rd there too?
Maybe. I'm not sure. But he didn't get top 8, so he didn't get any points. So,
Right.
or however the points are doled out at premieres.
I think
Maybe
it was
it's top
top 8.
16. Okay, well, whichever.
I don't remember.
Whichever. We know like some fan favorites also. Li Joe, he's floating around 36th place on the CPT brackets or the standings. So there's a lot of room to grow, and we know that some of these guys they're probably getting offers. They're probably making accommodations. Accommodations are being made for them. Li Joe, to make it out.
I
to some of these
actually haven't heard anything, but
no. There's a lot of rumors being spun,
Yeah.
but everything kind of post Evo. I'm not putting words in anybody's mouth. I'm just saying that if I was looking to send some players, there are some names of players that I would love to
I think
to send them to SCR, to send them to and the Fall Classic. The
Did we
Fall
talk about
Classic
this
is also
last
happening.
week about Joe getting sponsored? Did we talk about that?
No.
I'll just sing my praises for Joe as a person to be a sponsoree.
Well,
no, that would be the person sponsoring.
A sponsored.
He would. I think he's a perfect candidate for so many reasons. One of those being that he's already putting in so much work into his network, into growing himself as a brand. He has a wonderful live stream that is pretty unique to most of the FGC and most of Twitch in general. And I think that is just something that like you can see that his work ethic is really great. And if I was to throw my money at somebody, yeah.
And also
one
just
of the best.
Sort of the sidetrack, just to bring it up, as a personality and as a featured guest to showcase that personality, he has appeared on some of the most popular things now ESPN 2, and then ESPN 2.
ESPN.
I think Red Bull Esports even did a feature on him. Bizarro Mike did a little thing for Yahoo Esports.
He was on Mike Ross's and Gutek's
and Cross Counters, Excellent Adventures.
Excellent Adventures.
Lots of exposure there. It would be. I feel like the FGC would be remiss if he was not participating in many of the other events happening, not just stateside but also worldwide. So. That's just kind of talk right there, kind of branching off to Defend the North and also looking into the Brooklyn Beatdown.
So if you're listening and if you had thousands of dollars to throw at Li Joe,
you got a little trust fund and you don't mind
it.
spending some money. There's lots of players that we would love to see. He's just one. There's actually, the thing is actually there are dozens, if not hundreds, of amazing
one of them
players
just
out
got
there.
Sponsored.
Our very own. Stupendous. With Darksided. Team Darksided, an Australian esports organization. And gaming team. Yeah, or Australian. They do Counter-Strike, Global Offensive. I believe they do Hearthstone.
That's really interesting. How'd they get in contact? with him?
You know, I don't know. I'm not
We're
even
going to have to talk to him tonight.
I'm not even going to venture a guess. I'd like to hear it straight from him as well.
That's interesting.
So
I didn't know that they were Australian. I knew that they...
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, interesting, right? Global.
Yeah,
eSports, eSports is global, and the thing is...
Global Elite Counter-Strike Go ranking system.
Right, so so congrats to him. And speaking of, you know what, and also I just want to even mention, because we were talking about our very own and coming out of talk about the Capcom Pro Tour, 2 other Wednesday Night Fights regulars are currently in the standings at 8th and 12th place, respectively.
2/3 of the Trinity.
2/3 of the Trinity. Julio Fuentes and Chris Tatarian are both floating at 8th and 12th place.
Does Brent have points?
He has points, yes.
Okay.
He's just not in top 32.
Good.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. So, yeah, congrats to them. That's huge. You know,
That's
that is
pretty
huge.
big.
That is really huge. There's a
That's
lot of
sick
great stuff.
That the homies, you know what I mean? The homies are getting in there together.
The little home base, yeah.
And they helped each other up. They really did.
Yeah. Just constantly grinding. They're coming out here, well, I'd say damn near every week. Not every week, but close
Even
to
when they don't come out
Close
here,
to
I
it.
know that they're grinding somewhere. They're
oh,
playing
yeah, they're all
somewhere.
playing. They're playing in the hotel rooms. They're playing at home. They're playing here. Playing everywhere. And I even think at the KO Gaming Lounge. I guess a competitor for the eSports Arena.
Yeah.
So,
but
I'm just saying it as a place, not as an endorsement.
Where did they do something on Tuesday for fighting games, right? Is it Tuesday?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. We can advertise that because they do what table.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I think they do tabletop Tuesdays here.
Here?
I think they do tabletop Tuesdays here. If you guys are interested in that, they do tabletop Tuesdays, which is like they do like puzzles.
Nick, I'm not employed by the eSports Arena.
Sorry.
I can't keep up with it. I can't keep up
I'm not either.
with their regular schedule. I don't know, man.
I just think it's cool because I've been thinking about going. So, they play like that Tokyo Monster game. Was that? No, was that Tokyo something?
Nick, I said I don't know. I don't
Never
care.
mind. The
Catan,
something Catan.
Oh, Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Chris.
They play that.
Of Chris Catan.
They play like all those random, you know,
Stuff.
super nerdy
things that are gaining
things.
popularity and are very populist and not nerdy at all. So also in the last week,
I say that with endearment.
I know.
The
I know
biggest
what you mean.
nerd that
I
you
know.
know.
What you mean. And I'm just like, they're popular. It's not nerdy. Anyway, so also last week we were introduced to a brand new for Street Fighter V character, Judy.
Right.
Jury. I personally want to see more of Jury.
What is that? She released Tuesday.
What?
She
Did you just have a stroke?
Yeah.
You have a mini psychotic episode?
Well, just move past it, all right? If you just didn't pay attention, they would have never even noticed.
Yeah, anyway.
Tuesday she released Tuesday, then we had a Wednesday Night Fights the next day.
Yep.
Now, I've seen some guys back here whipping her out in casuals. So
that sounded saucy.
Yeah.
I like
they're
that. Just whipping her out.
You know what I'm saying?
Whipping it.
Whipping it. Whipping it out. Whipping it out. Continue.
Continue. There was a thing. So
she's gonna get played tonight. I have a good feeling. I hope so.
Too. You know what's funny also, because we were both playing and last week, and I was talking to some of these guys who were using Jury in casuals and even in tournament, but as soon as they got to stream, they were like, nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna embarrass myself like that. not even gonna attempt to bring her out. But I'm looking forward to actually seeing more. She's interesting. She's not my gal. I'm excited to see what other people do with her.
Yeah.
But I don't have a feel with her. I mean, sitting right here, Steve, Pasty Steve, Sajam, you can't see him, but he's sitting at our station right now. He's been playing Jury a lot. Mm-hmm. He just finished a set, like a first to 10 or something with Jury, just load of casuals. So I know people are interested, and I know that people are doing a lot of great things. Sako, Momochi, Justin Wong, Flo.
Yeah, Flo's been grinding on his stream.
Yeah.
Like,
so I want to see more. She seems like when I did her trials and I did all that, and she just seems like a 2-button character because her roundhouse and her fierce are very good. Her roundhouse is a very good poke, and it can convert into some pretty meaningful damage.
Absolutely, if you have your resources, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
So I didn't mean to sound cynical when I was like, oh, she's a 2-button character, you know. But I just mean she has very great options off of some of her already existing strongest normals. Mm-hmm. So I want to see more. I'm ignorant of her. I did her trials, like I said, so I have the most baseline knowledge of her.
I think she's really, really good. She's one of the only characters that has so many options to cover both wake-ups when she gets a knockdown. So, like, her standing medium kick can cover both wake-ups in certain situations, both normal tech and back recovery. And then her, if you have charge for fireball, obviously her fireball covers those too. So it's really, really interesting. I think one of the first characters that can do that so consistently, so easily. So
and the V trigger, it's just the rush down becomes out of this world. Like, it's just
where she could chain everything and
chain
like 3 lows into each other.
Street Fighter 5 becomes Guilty Gear. She starts playing Guilty Gear once she has V trigger activated. So I just want to go into the third act of our first half of this.
Right, don't forget, guys, we're going to have a first to 5 exhibition. If you weren't here when we were explaining what's going on, we're kind of just doing, we're chatting up a little bit about the fighting game community.
A little couch side, our leather chat. We got
this is Durablend.
You know what we got to call this? We got to call this. This is the caster's couch. We're going to call it the caster's couch. That's what the
casting
first half
couch
is. So we also want to get you guys involved. So we got this new thing going. You see our Twitters down here. You see them. We are going to be using a brand new hashtag NTTV, as in NickTanella Television. NTTV. So if you guys want to tweet at us, tweet at the stream, whatever, and use that hashtag NTTV. If you want to predict who you think is going to win. If you want to say, oh, that match sucked. Oh, that match was awesome. Oh, do you guys want to, clean yourselves up a little bit? You want to dress a little nicer? I wish you guys didn't. I wish you guys had different voices. I'm really feeling the internet speak right now. Let that internet hatred flow through me. Whatever you want. You can tweet at us.
Call him a bald idiot.
It's all good.
This guy a skinny puff.
It's all good. So you can use that. We're going to be promoting that all night, especially during the first to 5. Between Rathmatics and Ian Sanity. And we also want to give you a quick word. Sorry. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I actually just talked about the hashtag, so I'll reverse it. So, yeah, Brooklyn. Just a reminder, because we know we have some people who are tuning in, and we really want to push this. We really want you guys to know that this is the very first episode of Season 3. And the winner of Season 3, with all the points averaged out, will be sent to Brooklyn to participate in the Brooklyn Beatdown October 1st through 2nd this year.
I'm going hard this season.
I know. You're going to be competing real hard. So
I'm not kidding. I got a new schedule. I know my schedule now. It's 100% locked in. I can actually plan my life now.
Yeah.
Around a set schedule. It's glorious. I don't have to do shit tomorrow. My weekends are Wednesday and Thursday. I'm on weekend right now.
That's cool, dude.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to go pass out.
Good for you.
But that means I have no stress. I can just play. I'm just going to play.
I'm going to be here.
I'm going to smash. You're going to play tonight too, right?
I'm playing tonight, but I'm going to be here till, like 2 in the morning, and then I got to work at 8, like we do every week.
Oh.
Thursdays are major Wednesday Night Fights hangovers. You were everyone just so effing tired.
Yeah.
I had to censor myself. Sorry, I sounded like a total nerd. Oh, I'm so effing tired. But we're trying not to.
Hella, dude. Hella tired.
Hella tired. That's it. That's what the kids say. So, yeah, if you want to just, make your predictions and use the hashtag NTTV, who do you think will win this season and be sent to Brooklyn? Who do you think? Use that hashtag NTTV and tell us.
Here,
tag us in there.
I think
it's going to be Chris Tatarian?
I think Stupendous.
You think Stupendous is really going to take it
this season?
I think if Filipino Man shows up a little bit more, I think Filipino Man has a great shot at averaging out.
Where's he been?
Filipino
Does school?
He's been doing majors, man. He has also been going to school.
School.
Although it's the summertime, so.
He doesn't want to get figured out, bro.
Well, also, that guy, whatever. He's very secretive with his tech, and he's incredibly smart with it. Incredibly smart. So Lab Monster, Frame Monster, Data Monster, Person.
Stream Monster?
No,
he's not much of a stream monster.
But a great guy and a great player. We love you. We love you, Anton. So, guys, we're gonna take a very, very, very quick, like a 1-minute break. And
like an extended segue.
Exactly. We're going to show that Brooklyn Beatdown. We want you guys to know what's up. And when we come back after that little title card, we are going to have a first to 5 between Wrathmatics and E-Insanity.
And E-Insanity.
Two WNF regulars just going to go like that. Ow, that hurt. All right, guys. So stay tuned. We're going to have that right away.